Hello, welcome back. In our earlier session, we have seen how to retrieve the details from DB. Now we will write a test case for DB retrieval. So this is the DB retrieval all students. For this method, we are going to write a test case. So how are we going to write a test case? We will see for that. For that, what we have to do? We have to do mock response without touching the database. We have to do mock response. So how are we going to do? We will see. Let us go to hello world test and same test method I'm going to take, and here I'm going to take this one and I'm copy paste. I will do copy paste. Now I have to change the method. The method name, for which method, generally whichever the method we are going to write, that method name we will pick it. So this method name is get student business details from response. So for this one we can take, and here we can write test. Like this we can define the same thing. So when the service is defined here, when we are doing mock service means, this is a mock response. See, 100 Srinivas Hyderabad, this is not the exact response. Our response is this one. Our response is this one, and this is these are the details. So what mock is doing, we are not going to write, we are not going to get the details from the DB. We are writing the unit test case. That is not the intention. We should not interact with the DB. So if we are not interacting with the DB, but we have to, somehow we have to prepare the mock response. So using Mockito, we have to prepare the mock response like this, and student business service same only, and then return. So our response is going to be the list type, array list type. So what we have to do is, here we can do arrays dot as list. We have to take arrays dot as list, then new student, and 100 Srinivas, this one. So here what we have to do is, we have to take one more record also. Here you can define, if the list is more, we can define one more record. So that is, you can define like this, because that is a one more record. So here same record 101, you can define 101, and this is a Vasu, and this is Delhi. You can define, this is a ID number 100, this is 101, and Vasu Delhi, and still some error is there. So what is that error? Because we have introduced one brace, we have to close with another brace. We have to see where is the problem. So student business service, and this is not the method, because this method is different. Because this method is different, so that method name we have to call. So this is a previous method, we copy pasted from earlier method. So here our method is get all the student details, get student details, or get student details. So this is what we need to do. And here one more, then return arrays dot as list, and it should be the change cast argument 1 to student. So student we have casted, and arrays dot as list, this one is this one, and some reference code I have given here. arrays dot as list, new student 100 101. Then this is asking to return as a student, but this is not required. Arrays dot as list, new student of 100 Srinivas, and this one we can define get student details. This is not the correct approach. So here we have to identify what is the exact method we defined. Get all the students. This is the exact method. So see, that error has gone. So when student business, get all students, because we are writing mark service for this one. We are writing mark service for this one. Even though we are not interacting DB, we are writing mark service for this one. So that is a list type. That is the reason list we defined. Next, here student business. This is not the method we are. So go to your controller and pick the method. So hello world, and this is the method get rest call name. Get all students, and come here, and we have to define the operation name is as per the operation name. Get all students, and this one is a accept media application JSON. This is not a get type because this is a JSON type, so we have to define the JSON, and here also this is the JSON. So here two records are there, so we need to define two records only, and this is a plain response, so we have to remove this one, inverted commas and slash we have to remove, and we have to define one more record. So where we have to define one more record is here only. So for this is a list type, so in JSON we have to define the list type is like this. We have to define the list type is like this, and for second record we have to define like this. So for second record again you can copy here. So second record should match with this one. So second record is 101 and Vasu here, Vasu and Delhi. You have to define Delhi. So this will match. Means this is the expected one and this is the actual one. So both are matching means a test case will be passed. That is the understanding of the unit test. So here I think here get operation only, because we are doing get operation only. So here only JSON will be the JSON response, and this is a list kind. That is the reason we have defined arrays.list, but here only get operation only. Now your test case is ready. We did not do anything. We have picked the method, and for that method test from the controller we have defined test and same method and get all students. We are writing the unit test case for get all students only, and that get rest call name is get all students. Then now we are good to run the program, and you can click run program. Then you can see whether it is working or not. It is running, and if it is executed here it will come JUnit test case. Cool. So now your test case is passed and it is appearing green, no failure, no error, and you can expand here hello world, and we have written the this one get student business details from test. So this is fine. So no issues are there. That is the reason it was giving the green color response. This is how JUnit we need to do. So here you need to understand only one difference. Actual DB, all the details are this one, but we are not interacting with the DB. Even though we are not interacting, we are in a position to mark the service using the mark it. So for this service layer, so our application is running and able to connect with the DB, and our unit test also we are able to connect with the mark service, and mark service and mark response both are matching. That is the reason unit test case is fast. In our next session we will see other examples. Till then, thank you.